Inventory management is an important part of business success. In this video, we will discuss the two types of inventory system used in accounting today. After months of hard working and planning, Janie is in the final step of opening her new business, Janie's Boutique. She already filled the store with inventory, hired employees, and will be opening the door in just a few days. But she runs into a slight problem. She can't decide how to account for her inventory. She knows that she wants to make sure that her financial statements are accurate as possible, and that will require her inventory costs and sales be as accurate as possible. But she doesn't know what the best way to do this. Since Janie doesn't know what to do, she decides to go to see her friend Adam, who is an accountant, and to get his advice. Adam agrees to talk with Janie about this. The first thing he tells her is that she needs to decide what inventory system to use. An inventory system is a system used to monitor the level of inventory that a business has on hand. He tells her that she has two choices when it comes to inventory system: periodic inventory system or the perpetual inventory system. Which one is the best for her needs? Well, she will just have to decide that. Adam explains to Janie that a periodic system is an inventory system that records inventory level at specific point in time. These points in time are usually at the end of accounting period. Periodic system use physical count audit, where employees actually count each and every item in the store to get the accurate inventory level. This amount is then compared to the sales report and purchase receipt to verify that the amount of goods sold if there are any discrepancy in numbers. On the other hand, a perpetual system is an inventory system that records inventory into the accounting system on a continuous basis. This type of system relies heavily on automation to instantly track purchases and sales and update the inventory accounting system immediately when an item is purchased. It is automatically recorded in the accounting system as an inventory item. Janie was confused what makes one better than the other. Adam tells her that one is not necessarily better than the other, but there are a couple of notable differences between these two. One major difference is the account each system uses to record the acquisitions of inventory-related material. The periodic system uses the purchases account, while the perpetual system uses the inventory accounts. Another difference between the two systems is that the periodic system only reports the cost of goods sold at the end of the accounting period, where the perpetual system constantly updates this information at the time of each sales. The importance of the cost of goods sold is that the accounts that reports the direct costs that are attributed to the goods sold by a company. The cost of goods sold is reported on a business income statement, which is the financial statement that tell how much money a business make or lost in a given time period. The cost of goods sold is deducted from the revenue earned from the sales to get the total amount of a profit or loss that a business had from sales in an accounting period. The third difference, closing entries are the entries that are made at the end of the accounting period to update the balances of certain accounts. The periodic system requires closing entry to update the balance in the inventory and cost of goods sold accounts, where the perpetual system doesn't need closing entries because they always update those accounts. The fourth difference is one that is important to business owner is the cost of implementing either system. The perpetual system is highly technological, so it costs much more than the manual periodic system. So, what is the lesson summary learned today? Janie knows that she needs to make a decision on what type of inventory system to use for the project. After talking to Adam, she learns that there were two types of inventory system, the periodic and the perpetual system. The periodic system is an inventory system that records inventory level at a specific point in time. The perpetual system is an inventory system that records inventory into the accounting system on a continuous basis. She also learns that there were distinct differences between the two. One of those differences is that accounts that is used to record the acquisitions of inventory-related items. The periodic system used the purchase account, while the perpetual system used the inventory account. Another difference is the ways that the cost of goods sold are reported. The cost of goods sold in the accounts that they report is the direct costs that are attributed to the goods sold by a company. It is significant to a business because it helps to determine exactly how much a company make or lost on sales for the accounting period. The cost of goods sold is reported on the income statement, which is the financial statements that tell how much money a business made or lost in a given time period. In the periodic system, the cost of goods sold are only reported at the end of the accounting period, whereas the perpetual system, cost of goods sold is continuously updated with the new purchase or sales of inventory. Janie also learned that if a business uses the periodic system, then closing entry or entries they are made at the end of the accounting period to update the balance in certain accounts would be required to update the merchandises, inventory, and the cost of goods sold accounts. Since the perpetual system updates these accounts with every sales made, then it doesn't require closing entry. The last difference is that Janie learned was that the perpetual system was one most expensive to implement than the periodic system because of its heavily reliance on technology. After reviewing all the facts, Janie finally decides to use the periodic system since she has a very small business. Take the assessment in the link below to see if you can achieve the understanding between these two inventory systems. As always, if you learned something new in my video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel with notifications. My name is Vivian and I see you in my next video.